In this video, we're going to look at how to add Teams applications into our channels. Firstly, let's ensure that we've actually got the Teams app selected from the rail on the left-hand side of our app. And as you can see at the moment, we're currently in this training demonstration team, just looking at the general channel. Now, from within this channel, we can see at the top we have these three what we call tabs. We have our posts, we've got our files, and then we've got our wiki. Your posts, they're just general conversations or announcements that have been made in the team, so essentially text chats. Your files, they're anything that will have been shared within the text chat, so if someone shared a file or uploaded a file into Teams, this is where you'll find it. And then the wiki could be something along the lines of an important process or a document that contains information of what the team is actually there for. Now, this is all well and good, but for some teams that get created, there's a need to add in additional tabs and additional applications into our channels. We can do that by clicking on the plus icon just here. Now, there are hundreds of different types of applications we can add into our team or just our channels. For the first one, let's just start with something nice and simple. I'm going to search for the Word application. Select Word. And essentially what this allows me to do is pin an important document to the top of our team. That's how basic one of these applications can be. Now it's going to look in the actual channel to see what files have been saved there. So let's just say we've got an important process Word document that we'd like to actually put at the top of our channel in our team. What we'd do is we'd make sure we'd uploaded it into the files area, add the application as we've just done, and then simply select the Word document and click on Save. Now, here's the Word document, and as you can see, it's been listed at the top, but at the moment it is just called Word. If we click on this little drop down arrow just below, what we can actually do is select Rename. So we could name this Important. Click on Save. And now when our users actually go to click on our team and click on the general channel, what they're going to see at the top is not only posts, files, and the wiki, but also this important document. So they'll see that, they'll be able to click on it, and they'll be able to read through from the comfort of the Teams application. If we ever need to remove something, what we can do is we can click on the drop down arrow again, it'll open just below, and we can actually go ahead and we can remove the tab if need be. Now, it's important to mention that if I was to click on the different channel, so for example, we've got the blue channel listed here, the tabs for this one aren't the same as the general channel. Channels are in place to organise and categorise work and files. Now, the blue channel might need different things pinning to it than what the general channel might have needed. Let's go ahead and click on the plus icon again and take a look at a different application we can add in. This time, let's go ahead and use the Forms app. So I'm going to go ahead and search for that. Select Forms. And if you haven't used Forms before, it essentially allows you to create a basic survey to ask your users or to ask people who are external. So in this example, why don't we ask them if they're okay with using Teams? Now what I've done is I've created an existing form already. So I'll tick this box just here. I'll select the form. Team survey, and this drop down arrow here can see are we collecting the responses or showing the results. Now maybe in this case we're going to just collect responses from people, so I'll click on Save, and as you can see at the top now on the blue channel we've actually got our own survey built in. So when people click on the blue channel, they'll see on the tabs at the top of the screen they've got this survey to fill in. They can click on this and it's asking if we're enjoying Teams. We'll say yes, select Submit, and there we go, that's all been done, and we can submit more responses if need be. Just to show a couple more, if we head back over to the general channel that we've got, we'll just show one more for this short clip. If I go over here to the plus icon once again, in this case, let's say we wanted to add a whiteboard to collaborate on. That's nice and simple as well. We could select the whiteboard app just here. We can give it a name. Say collab space, select Save as we've done before, and as you can see there at the top it's added it as an additional tab, another application that we've added. and we'll allow everyone to collaborate on this one. Okay, so what it's allowing us to do is bring in some of our favourite Microsoft applications and third-party applications into our team space. We can customise which show for which channel within a team itself. Unfortunately, at the moment, we can't actually add in additional tabs for what we call a private channel, but that's something that's coming in future. After this video, what I would recommend doing is selecting the plus icon, and as you begin to understand a little bit more about what applications we can add in, start experimenting a little bit. So for example, if there's an Excel spreadsheet that you've got which your team uses, add that into the actual channel. If there's a PowerPoint, a PDF document, we can even do things like adding just completely external websites for ease of access.